Yes, how y'all doing out there? My name is Papa Richie, and I want to welcome you to Challenge the Criminal Mind. This is section 12, right? Papa Richie, a natural born man. Right, in section 11, we addressed what a natural born man was. Anybody that was naturally born over here in the United States that fell under the law of being naturally born. Alright, naturally born means that all the laws apply to you and all the privilege of a citizen applies to you. And this law came out before slavery, right? And because we don't exercise that law right now, we're treated as enemies. But I'm not going to go into that right now. We can take that up, go back to see Challenge the Criminal Mind, part 11. Right, on part 12, well, this part here is a few things I want to address. One of the things I want to address first, before I even get into that, is go over the ground rules. The ground rules, you have a right to be treated with respect, as long as you respect the right of others. You have a right to say no and don't feel guilty about it. You have a right to slow down and think before you speak. You have a right to slow down and think before you talk, as well as before you act. Okay? And the concept, the ground principle of this program is your perception triggers a thought or feeling that subsequently affects your behavior. The way you view something, the way you feel about it is how you're going to act upon it. Alright? There's a few things I want to touch on briefly real quick. One is what's going on politically with this clown Donald Trump. He's running for a president. Here's a man running for a presidency, right, that has a problem controlling himself. So he has no discipline whatsoever. And what's really annoying me right now, and the main topic that we're going to address today, is people that pedophiles and rapists. People that feel they have the right to go and infringe their personal beings on other people. That is wrong. The thesis of this program is to challenge the criminal mind, which is that thought that makes you feel it's okay to go around and hurt people and do violent acts and don't take responsibility for your actions. You know, it's wrong for any man, to force himself on any woman. You know, and I'm not just saying from a family, household, domestic violence, to people in school. People are paying money to go to college. Their daughters is being raped in these college campuses. That's not right. Sons, your mother didn't give you money and putting you in college so you can go rape people. Stop that craziness. And what's bad is you have one evil-minded person, right, and he influences other people. And the other people, they all act together to do this criminal act. Rape is not acceptable in this country. It's not acceptable in this society. Nor should it be acceptable by individuals. So the people that do that nasty, foul stuff, you should stop it. I don't know if your mother ever told you it was wrong, your father ever told you wrong. I'm telling you it's wrong. Stop that. You know. And you got a president, you know, that first of all, he doesn't even want to pay taxes. So according to this country, no taxation without representation. You are represented. You're going to be a leader of a country, and as an example, you have to pay your taxes. That's how schools is being built. That's how roads be built. That's how the community is built up, on people paying their taxes. So if you're telling me you've been robbing society of their money, and it's different when a poor person does it, but somebody that has money to pay taxes and don't pay taxes like you were doing, Donald Trump, you should get kicking your ass. Because you should know better. Trying to get over, no, you smart, you lucky, you gotta know you ain't smart, you ain't lucky, you ain't get over. That's some foul shit you're doing. You're a billionaire, pay your goddamn taxes like all the other citizens. People go to jail for not paying their taxes. People like Red Fox died, had a heart attack because IRS came to get him because he didn't pay his taxes and he died. So what makes you think you exempt? Oh, you're a natural born man, so therefore you don't have to pay taxes. Okay, under that law, you're right, you don't have to pay taxes. But we don't know you got that, and society is not even accepting it at this point. So I don't know if that even applies to you. But moving right along, my thought and things that's bothering me right now is, I was just reading up on the girls that was going to college on the college campus, and some dudes raped them. And that's some foul stuff to do. That's some real. What goes through your mind when you do some crazy act like that? No means no, stop means stop. When a woman tell you to stop, get the hell off of her, get the hell off of her. I don't care how much money you spent on her. I don't care if you're rich or if you're poor. Because you got some money, you think you're exempt from the law. You are not exempt from the law. You got some money, you feel you can just go rape people, and Big Daddy and your father's going to cover it up. Your ass go to jail like everybody else. That's a criminal offense. And what's bad about it is you're not aware of the psychological or the physical effect it has on that woman. For the rest of her life, she has to deal with that, with your violation. I'm saying, whether you go to jail, get out of jail, she still has to deal with that problem. You know, she feels that she looks with herself, start blaming herself for what did she do wrong. You know, she don't want to tell nobody because she feels people might not believe her. You put her in a real awkward position when you do that foul stuff. Stop raping people. It's crazy. It's not acceptable. And everybody that do that should go to jail. You got these other cats. They pedophiles. They want to go mess with little kids. Leave the kids alone. That's not cool. Leave the kids alone. They're defenseless. They don't know about. You got grown men manipulating little boys, manipulating little girls, putting them in cars, taking them off, killing them, raping them, doing foul shit. Stop that foul shit. There's nothing cool about that. You know, I'm putting you on blast because your behavior affects society. I'm saying, those are people's daughters. That's somebody's sons that you're molesting. Stop molesting them. And this, nobody's exempt from this. The Catholic priest, your Catholic priest, that's been doing this since the Roman days, doing this perverted act. Stop that shit. It's not cool. I'm saying, the Bible says a man's supposed to have a woman. I'm saying, I know your priest practice celibacy. You got women practicing celibacy. A natural order of your natural body is going to needs to release. Get married. If you can't contain yourself, get married. Don't go mess with the little altar boys. That's foul. Don't go raping the nuns. No, because in Catholic history, they have, under Catholic churches, they've been finding babies women was pregnant and got rid of the baby and buried it killed the baby, buried it under the church. No, craziness, stop that. That's not cool. That's foul. It's the criminal pattern behind it. The criminal pattern is that our adversary, which is Satan, the devil, he gets in you and tells you, put these little thoughts in your head to make you think it's all right. There's nothing right with that. It's not cool with that. You know, and it's bad because you have people that have been molested. And because they molested, they go around molesting other people. But when that person was molested, you didn't like it when it was done to you, so why would you do it to somebody else? Stop doing that crazy shit. You know, this is a short segment right here. This is only segment 12. But what I want you to do, go back and look at segment 1 to 12, and then come back, and next week I'm going to have segment 13 of Challenge the Criminal Mind. I'm just challenging the negative thoughts, I'm saying, that lead to the negative behavior. You know, and those thoughts that make people feel that I could do whatever I want to do. No, you can't do whatever you want to do. You have a right to be treated with respect and integrity as long as you don't infringe upon the right of others. Once you infringe upon the right of others, you lose that right. Well, this man, once you go attacking that woman on the college campus, you lose your right. So now, whatever happens to you after that, whether somebody whip your ass, not saying about promoting any violence, or you go to jail, you can't be mad because you in jail. You saying, you be like, my daddy gonna get me out because he got mad money. Well, he might get you. That might be true, it might not be true. But it's not even about getting in or out. It's about the behavior and how you affect the lives of other people. And that's what Challenge the Criminal Mind is about. Challenging those thoughts. There's nothing cool or nothing nice about hurting people. At all. Especially physically. Alright, I'm Papa Richie. You know what I'm saying? This is Challenge the Criminal Mind, section 12. We're going to get to section 13, where I'm again. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Be safe. Stay smart. Stop